Welcome back to Dialogue, the dialogue on analog music reproduction. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the best hi-fi shelves money can buy. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, guys, so I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, what, a hi-fi shelf? Isn't that just a shelf? Don't I need just a shelf? No. If you want to put a piece of your hi-fi system on the wall, on a shelf, suspended from the wall, especially turntables, which is a good idea actually, then you want a dedicated shelf. Yes, it's not snake oil. It is technology that will greatly increase the sound quality of that component, especially turntables, as I said. We're looking after four main aspects in a hi-fi shelf. First of all, we want the shelf to be sturdy. I mean, it has to be able to somehow tolerate that huge mass, that huge amount of weight. While you're fiddling around with stuff, you want to be 100%. It's not going to just crack down and break the component on it. So that's number one. Number two, you want the possibility to level, to adjust the surface because you want it perfectly parallel to the ground, to the component, perfectly leveled. And very few shelves have that possibility, okay? Number two, very important. Number three, somehow a dampening solution. You want something that isolates that piece of component from vibrations. That is a huge enemy of all our components, especially turntables. Number four, not essential, good looking. Yes, because these hi-fi shelves are very good looking. Now, obviously, there are dozens out there, okay? I have tried a few, and I think I have the best two. I'm just going to present you two. One, in person, I have it here because I just bought it and I need it for my system, plus another one, which I know hands down it is the state of the art, we could say, of hi-fi shelving. Okay, so my first choice is the wall-mounted 5 by Project Audio. Here it is. And you know what? It's that one. Yeah. You've been watching that for almost 4 years. And I just got another one. It's so good. And it's so high quality. And since I have it here in all its glory, you can understand much better the quality, the parts, how this is conceived. Now, as you can see, this is a beautiful piece of walnut wood. It comes in this natural color, or you can also find it in black. Okay, that's it. And the cool part is obviously not only this amazing piece of wood, but also the rest of the mounting system. As you can hear, maybe, you hear that? It's not samba, it's the filling inside here. Because in part of it is solid wood. In part of it, instead, in this lower part, we have this kind of sand, little bits, which will dampen. Besides the wood itself, which helps in some cases, not always, it depends. But in any case, there is this other solution in order to dampen the vibrations. Okay, guys? Very, very cool. Okay, let's put this here. But the good part is how you fix this to the wall. And you have, oh baby, this amazing piece of iron. Now, this is not cast, okay? I mean, not the whole part is one single part. Otherwise, it would have been even more sturdy. It is joined here, but it is, as you can imagine, very, very heavyweight, high quality, and heavy, sturdy, ready to keep all your gear on top of it. What is the maximum load of this project shelf? 30 kilos. Enough for a lot of components, actually. And as you can see, you have a high number of holes in order to fix this baby to the wall. Now they give you, besides a nice little manual, where you have all the instructions if you want, they give you, as you can imagine, a nice set of big fat screws. Sorry for the lawnmower. As you can see, very high quality plugs, wall plugs, however you call them in English. We call them tasselli in Italian. Fantastic, high quality screws, as you can see. So already you have 6 of these keeping this baby to the wall. But if you want extra protection, as you can see, the holes are nice and big. No problem with that. You can buy even longer screws or fatter screws if you want. Just if you want to make sure. And I read on the site, this is also optimal for the way it's built and conceived. Also for US type of plywood, it's called, walls in America. So no problem with that. Plus, the cool part, I think, well, one of the main points, actually, one of the main features, is the possibility to regulate the level. How? Here you go. You have 4 of these special screws, which you can regulate with an Allen key in order to have a perfect leveling of the surface, of the walnut surface, and at the same point, a decoupling from the shelf itself. Plus, it has its own damping system integrated. Fantastic. And the price, I think, for all this quality, high quality stuff is decent. Obviously, it's not cheap because it's not an IKEA shelf, obviously. We're talking about something of very high quality for your precious gear. Well, in Italy, Europe, let's say you can find it around 180 euro. In dollars, I saw it going a little slightly higher. Maybe you can find it at less, around $250, $300, okay? Again, it's a high price, but it's walnut in all this technology. 30 kilos, tolerance, fantastic. Dimensions, it's 460 millimeters per by 400 millimeters, okay? The surface you can use. Now, if you want something bigger, if you want something that has a higher tolerance in terms of weight, then for me, the best of the best, I don't have it here, but I'll put an image right now. It's the solid steel WS5. Wow. I don't know if you know solid steel. This is a special company here in Italy, actually. Very famous. I used to have their racks, hi-fi racks, back in the 90s. So they have been going on for very long, very long. And now they've become very trendy. I mean, a lot of people in Asia and other places in the world are very after this type of components of their products because they're very high quality. They do all sorts of stuff. And they only have one shelf, the WS5, which is truly outstanding. I mean, the technology is even better in that case in terms of decoupling, in terms of quality of the materials. In fact, it costs much more. Yes, in that case, we're going around, I saw it, more or less $450, $500. So quite a bit more. In terms of euro, I think 300 euros, something like that. So, again, I mean, if you need that extra space and that extra load, then you're going to have to go with the solid steel, in my opinion. Otherwise, you can go for other solutions. Good luck with that, because I think that's very difficult to find something that can go all the way to 60 kilos. Wow, that's a lot. If you don't need that, in most cases, you're just going to need 30 kilos. I'm going to put my Studer now on this new one, because I have my Phillips on this one, and I'm going to put my Studer. Plus, if you're keeping it like this next to the wall, you can add a little extra kilo, 1 or 2, no problem, I think. In any case, I'm going to put extra screws in the wall, so at that point, I can jump on it. In any case, these two objects, in my opinion, are the best of the best. In any case, I want to hear your opinion. So please write here down in your comments here below what you think are excellent shelves for our fantastic and precious hi-fi gear. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon. And remember, music is born analog. Well, guys, if you're enjoying my videos and you're enjoying my channel, please consider to subscribe by clicking the black and white logo here below. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode and you will become a true member of the analog community.